Good morning, everybody. This is Matt Croissant over at McCarthy Hyundai, Blue Springs, Missouri, getting you some information on this pre-owned 2020 Hyundai Palisade Limited. It's coming in the Moonlight Cloud, so very, very dark black base coat with a blue pearl coat here. We're going to see that wrapping around once we look in the sunlight. Huge differences between the 2020 and 21 model. We got this nice 20-inch wheel set on here, chrome accents along your window trim and up above as well. And then continuing on to the rear bumper here. We've got rear parking sensors, power liftgate, HTRAC all-wheel drive system, a 360-degree camera system including your rear view camera back here. Nice tow package with a 4-pin connection on here and 2-inch receiver. Dual exhaust, which is paired up to an 8-speed automatic and 3.8-liter V6. And a shift-by-wire shifting system. You can see the blue really popping in the sunlight here. I love these multicolored cars. It's about the same color as my Nissan Altima, depending on how the light hits it, depending on what color you get to see. You got turn indicators on your mirrors, full LED headlights up front with some LED daytime running lights down below and continuing up top. Front parking sensors. You've got a completely different grille here on the 2020 model. You can see the 2021 there as well. Completely different. And I've got the vehicle set up like this so we can see that kind of side-by-side comparison, but more so focusing on this one here. You've got dual sunroofs up above, tons of safety features on the inside. We're going to go ahead and break this down. This is going to be a long one, guys, so hope you're in for the haul. We've got keyless entry on our front two doors here. And again, turn indicators on the side as well as the front here. Blind spot monitors are going to be on your mirrors here. Sorry, hit the little button there. Inside, we've got a beige interior. Look at the pattern on the doors, which continues on to the seats here, all throughout the cabin. We've got power locks, windows, and mirrors, and this nice textured trim here, which is also all throughout the vehicle. Front two windows will be automatic for you. You've got a window and child lock here, as well as two memory seat settings, which will memorize your mirrors, as well as the seat positioning and the heads-up display that's going to be on the glass there. You've got a Harman Kardon audio system on board. Some nice storage in the doors for you as well. Black piping on these beige leather perforated seats. Your driver's seat is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-way adjustable with power up and down lumbar support. Before we hop in, on the left we've got dash illumination controls, blind spot monitoring, your lane keep assistance, as well as traction control, power liftgate, and your electric parking brake here too. Steering wheel is going to be manually tilting and telescopic, so you can unlock it right there. You can go ahead and hop on in. With that unlocked, you can manually tilt and telescope the steering wheel. It's got a brown leather accent to it with some slightly brown stitching as well. Nice look with the beige interior for sure, and the dash trim is the same for you too. I've got some nice vents right here. These are all fully closable. Center ones are slightly larger. Starting with the steering wheel, though, we've got some nice controls mounted on here. You've got entertainment on the left-hand side, and then driving and information tools on the right-hand side. On the left, we've got voice recognition, audio source control, volume and muting, tracks and presets, and Bluetooth. On the right-hand side, we've got a page button with a little lever that you can also press for your drive display. We've got a fully digital drive display on here, so let's go ahead and check that out. So there's different ways to view the information here. Right now, we've got it really just popped up right here, but let's go over the display real quick so we can notice the changes along the way. On the left, we've got your fuel gauge, speedometer, digital speedometer, drive selection, lane keep assistance, current temperature, weather conditions, tachometer, as well as your fuel range and then coolant temperature. Now it's all fully digital, so you notice when I rev the engine, the numbers on the tachometer get larger on this display. It's very responsive, very interactive. And then you've got information in here, which we can cycle through, such as fuel economy, accumulation, driver attention level, tire pressure, your drive mode, your all-wheel drive systems showing your power output, and you can also add contents as well. So if we held OK there, we can make sure all of these items are on. So we'll go ahead and just get all of these things turned on for you so we can check it out. Nice digital tachometer as well. Okay, cool. We're ready to go. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and hit our page button here. Notice how we've had an information change. Our fuel range is now in the bottom left here, and our information display is going to be right here in the tachometer now, minimized, but still showing you all the same information in a slightly different orientation. And now we've got our safety screen on here showing our lane keep assistance, as well as other safety items along the way. Now, we can go ahead and make sure that lane keep assistance is turned on, but let's go ahead and turn on our cruise control now too. That's going to pop up right there for you. Okay, and then we can select 4 different following distances with the Smart Cruise Stop and Go system. Now we'll hit the page button one more time, and we can see that navigation pops up right here. This will show you your current direction and then turn-by-turn information as well. And then one last time, that'll just switch us back to this view. So we have 3 different viewing options here for you. And also your odometer is going to be right here. I did not point that out earlier. All right, so that's it for the steering wheel controls. You've also got paddle shifters included on the Palisade, so you can really get the full use out of that 8-speed automatic. Left-hand wand is going to control blinkers, brights, and headlights. And as you can see, we do have automatic high beams. That's going to pop up right there, as you just saw. Right-hand wand is going to control front and rear wipers for you. The front wipers are automatic. You can see we've got an auto feature. So instead of having that interval feature, just put it down one time. The rain sensing wipers will take care of everything for you. Okay? All right. Now, moving up real quick, there's one thing I haven't talked about yet, but this 2020 Limited has a Suede Headliner. Oh my gosh, just amazing, right? Nice to the touch, high quality material. You don't get this in many vehicles these days. Manual sunshade here with a tilting and sliding moonroof right here. Got this wind diffuser that'll pop up to keep the air out of the cabin. Now here we also have an automatic sunshade for the rear sunroof, just allowing that natural light to enter the cabin for second and third row passengers. Up here we've also got some nice interior lighting. It's full LED all throughout. And up here as well, we've got your BlueLink services. Now, the Palisade is one of the few Hyundais that actually has remote start on the key fob. Okay, so you've got it here, but with your BlueLink services, you're also going to be able to do remote starting from your phone and a lot of other cool items too. And since this vehicle also has Apple CarPlay, which we'll get to, you can actually press this button with Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, and it's going to automatically bring up your navigation screen. So it's just right there, boom, you know where it's at. It will bring that up automatically for you. And with the predictive, features that most of your navigation systems have, it's going to, figure out where you're wanting to go, and you'll get there nice and easily. Auto dimming rear view mirror here. HomeLink garage controls are also included right here. You've got this nice, large, rectangular display here with a tri-panel display on your home screen, also showing your time and date, BlueLink services, and if your audio is muted or not. So you can actually customize which of these applications you like to see. And to access all of your applications, just swipe over to the right where you can see your map, phone, radio, Android Auto, HT radio data. You can record voice memos in the car, your nav menu, BlueLink, other media, Apple CarPlay, driver talk, pretty nice. Turns the vehicle into a whole PA system. You can actually kind of hear the spatial audio coming in now with my voice. This is for you as a driver or the parent, giving you the ability to speak to everybody clearly in the vehicle, because it gets loud sometimes. Everybody just gets to chirping. So this will help with going through the drive-through, or if you just want to make yourself heard. All right. Heading back here, we've also got quiet mode, where it'll actually reduce your volume down to 7 and reroute everything to the front speakers for your sleeping rear passengers. Sliding over, you've also got rear climate controls you can bring up. You can go into the settings as well. Lots of cool settings for this vehicle. If we go in here, you can adjust your heads-up display, which I kind of glazed over actually, but there it is. It's kind of hard to show in filming, but you can kind of see that green 0 there, as well as your cruise control readout. You can change the information on there. It's actually kind of easier to show everything that you can see on that heads-up display right there. You can change the color, brightness, everything. Driver assistance, you can make sure you get all of your safety features activated or customized. You can look at your climate information and get that set up. Lighting. There is ambient light within this vehicle, by the way, so you can change the colors. You can also change the brightness too. Let's go to colors. Tons of different colors that you can choose from in the vehicle, and that ambient lighting is going to just show through here as well as on the door trim and down below. So we'd have to do a night film for that, but you can actually customize that. Don't see a color there you like, you can pick pretty much any single one that you want here. So as you can see, lots of different choices for sure. So you've also got other controls. If we went to the door, this vehicle has a nice feature called Smart Liftgate. I've showed that off in a couple videos already, so just Google that real quick and see if you like that as well. You can even customize the cluster, and I mean just pretty much everything on here. So very nice entertainment system for sure. And then down here you've got centralized analog controls for everything we just went over. You've got your automatic tri-climate temperature control system right here. You can get that synced up to 70 degrees. Turn on our rear climate control as well. That's going to pop up right here. Just put that on auto. You're all synced up. We're going 70 degrees. All right, so down here, it's going to be driving controls, comfort controls too. You've got your shift-by-wire system right here. So you've got park, reverse, neutral, drive. Pretty nice. Put the vehicle in drive. It's a very safe system too. So if for some reason you forget that this is in drive for whatever reason, you got your auto hold feature on, which we'll go over. It's in drive right now. If we open the door, automatically just shifts to park, parking brake on. So even though there's no shift lever here, it's a very, very safe system. It's going to take care of you. Putting the vehicle in reverse, of course, is going to bring up your very, very nice camera system. You can see we've got a full overhead view, full HD with projected pathing, the blue line representing where the Palisade is currently at, the yellow lines showing where the vehicle will travel to. And these vertical lines represent the true sides of your Palisade. So as long as nothing is, coming in between those, nothing's going to impact with your Palisade. So just keep that in mind. That's how that safety feature works right there for you, okay? So you've got different views that you can check out as well. Rear overhead with a tow center line. We're getting hitched up. Rear quarter view as well. You can also change the brightness and settings and things of that nature. Now we've got our camera view button on right here real quick. So let's just go ahead and put the vehicle in drive. The camera view button basically just makes the camera systems activate at low speeds for you, just kind of like your parking sensors. So front view, overhead view with some tire lines showing you exactly where that's going to be steering to. You can also check your front quarter view right here. And one thing I also didn't mention, check this out. You can tap over here. Need a closer look? You got it. Need a more overhead view? You got it. So you can get tight, you can get wide. It's pretty nice. You can also adjust all this again for sure. Go into your settings, make sure you get all that configured to how you like. So very cool system right there for sure. We'll go ahead and put that back in park. Now you've also got auto hold. So pressing this button is going to turn on auto hold in the bottom right corner there. I'll go ahead and put the vehicle in drive. And let me put my seatbelt on too, just for good measure here. And we're going to disengage our parking brake. You can see auto hold is green. I've got my foot on the brake and now I don't. And again, we are currently in drive. We're in drive right now, got the cameras on, but we're not going anywhere. So we're not going to go anywhere until I put my foot on the accelerator, and then the electric parking brake will release the vehicle's brakes, and then we can start driving. So we're going to put that back in park. Take this off. All right, now we've got our drive selection here, guys. So right here, because this is the HTRAC system, this dial is going to operate differently. If this were a front-wheel drive vehicle, this ring would be spring-loaded and would snap. However, in the HTRAC Palisade, you've got a rotatable dial. So comfort mode is going to be your standard driving mode, okay? And then you can select Sport, Eco, Smart, and Snow. And so we'll start at Smart. You can see changes the gauges slightly. It says Smart down there now. We've got some icons popping up. Let's go ahead and look at Sport. Changes your whole display right here. Gives you some information on this screen too for whatever screen that you're selecting. So Sport mode gives you this nice and aggressive screen right here. Look at the tracers on the tachometer there. That red trace line. Oh man, how satisfying. Back to comfort mode, standard. You also got your eco mode here, giving you some green accents on here. Just a completely different experience and display. Snow mode as well. Got a dedicated snow mode. All right, so this vehicle can be optimized for whatever you want to do. We'll go back to comfort here. You've also got your all-wheel drive lock right here, so pressing that button, you can see we've got an icon that pops up here and then the notification bar down below. That's going to give you that 50-50 front and rear power distribution at low speeds when you really need that extra traction. Now you've also got downhill descent control. It's your downhill brake control, basically. When you're flying downhill, you can just tap your brake. The engine will, or the transmission will downshift a little bit to help maintain a speed because at higher RPMs, you've got that torque factor helping you with that engine braking, which is going to take wear and tear off your pads and rotors. All right. You've also got auto off. This is going to turn this 3.8 liter V6 off, reduce your fuel output as well as pollution when the vehicle deems that it is safe and in good condition to do so, making sure that you can maintain a temperature and a temperature that the engine and vehicle needs as well. Parking sensors and your camera view button, and then we've got heated and cooled seating up front with a heated steering wheel. Everything centralized, nice and clean. Very nice. And then you've got your power center right here with some storage. So it's got this nice concealed look to it. You can use this as a tray right here too. Just press this. Nice slide sound. Everything feels good. You've got a USB port in here, a Qi wireless charging pad right here, some nice storage. You've also got these two little Ninja cup holders right here. Those slide on out. Just go ahead and press them back in when you don't need it. Everything feels like it has some nice solid construction. Now, you've got this, and it kind of goes into this cubby, right? Well, there's a reason for that, because you've actually got some storage underneath here as well. You can see we've got a 12-volt and a USB port hiding in here, and this nice storage area. And then underneath here, I don't know if I can actually get this. I want to show it, though. Right here, this is a cable routing port. You can route cables from down here up through here into your storage area. So it'll take just one time for you to get that cable in there, and then you can route it in through here, have it go up and above the wireless charging pad. You got options for sure, or you can route it down. I mean, whatever you want to do, right? Okay, so center console has more storage, more charging. So there's a total of 3 12 volts and 3 USB ports just up front. Center console is nice and spacious with your owner's manuals inside. And last but not least, our visors are going to be mirrored and the plastic is still on here. Card holder, nice soft LED lighting, and these are also telescopic. God, that suede feels so good. All right, man, we're getting on almost to 20 minutes on this one. I'm really going deep with this one, though, honestly. There's so much to show in these vehicles. It's worth every minute, so I hope you're still sticking with me here because, I mean, geez, I hope I'm doing this justice. All right, so let's go ahead and check out second row, the hatch, as well as our passenger seat adjustment, too. I'll say just let me know I've got the key with me. Back here, we've got cup holders and bottle holders up top. Sunshades as well. This is great for the windows up, get some extra tinting, or with the windows down and not just getting blasted by the sun. Storage down below with an extra bottle holder. We've got tweeters and speakers in these doors as well, just like the front doors too. Hardback seats with dual cargo storage. Big bag, little net. You've got captain's chairs back here with the same black piping, perforated leather. These recline, fold down, have their own armrest. And rear passengers back here have their own climate control, as well as heated and cooled seating, too. You've got a power inverter back here and your fourth 12-volt outlet sitting here for you. Actually, no, that would be your third. Yes, third. Excuse me. I think I've misquoted how many 12 volts were there up front, but that's okay. We've got lighting and ventilation up above, a nice sunroof as well. We've got airbags on this B pillar as well as this C pillar. Beautiful interior. Got cloth floor mats already installed, as well as your third row mat, which has a nice overlap right here in the center, going through the captain's chairs. These are on a rail system, and for getting into the back, you've got a few ways. You just press this button right here. That's my favorite one. Power slides it forward for you. Nice and spring loaded. You can see you've got your latch system for child seating, tethering, and anchoring as well. We've got a set of crossbars back here. Very nice. Can't wait to take those out for my demonstration. Should probably just get those reinstalled, actually. All right. So, almost forgot. USB ports. Got some more of them. One here, another one here. Everybody's got charging capability in the second row. Now let's go ahead and we'll go into the back to get this third row, get these crossbars out of the way real quick. Our liftgate. All right, so we got a nice rear cargo mat that overlaps onto the rear seats here. Now, these crossbars are super easy to install and uninstall for when you don't need them. All right. So, one thing that's exclusive about the Palisade that the Telluride does not have is its power folding features. Now, real quick with the third row down, I'm going to show you got a nice entry and exit handle here. You have USBs to the left and right, and you have power reclining adjustability and some nice cup holders to the left and right here too, as well as rear ventilation. Seatbelt holders. We've also got a center seatbelt here, and then this vehicle also has rear occupant sensors. So once you actually leave the vehicle, these are shooting out sonar to see if there's any movement in the vehicle, and will notify you by way of the vehicle or your Blue Link on your phone. Got your subwoofer back here as well. Let's go ahead and bring up our third row. One touch. Makes it nice and easy. Again, seating for three back here. Fold the headrest up here, and then you've got extra angle adjustment back here. Press this button. You can see you got a nice little lean-to back here. Nice same perforated leather here. Plenty of leg space as well, with the captain's chairs having a rail system as well. Okay? So, let's go ahead and fold these back down. Now, headrests also come down automatically for you. And then also, if you need to fold down the second row, no problem. Let's go ahead and drop down the one on the right. I know that one's not going to clear. So you can see you've got great storage capability too. Man, good thing they've got this power folding. Super convenient. I mean, everything can just be a one-man job if it comes down to it. You can be fully independent with this type of vehicle. Now, we've got some extra storage capability, and it's a good thing I folded down this seat right here. Man, what a demonstration. Got a nice under tray right here with a tonneau cover also included, just in case your third row is down, you want to keep items concealed. You've got two installation points, by the way, as well, just depending on what you need for storage capability. And you can always stow it back here, not have to just throw it in the garage. I assume these are going to be, oh, nice. Got a hitch and everything for the 2-inch receiver. You can see this is a nice large under tray too. Roadside tools are going to be tucked back into this compartment right here for you. So, man, this thing's just the full deal, huh? Nice cargo transfer plate right here on the rear too. And, of course, another 12-volt outlet for you. All right. Wrapping around. Let's go ahead and check out our passenger seat. And then we will go ahead and finish up my longest video ever. Passenger seat. Again, checking out that storage underneath there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-way adjustable, folks. There you have it. That is going to wrap it up for this 2020 Moonlight Cloud Limited Hyundai Palisade. Guys, if you would like any more information on this vehicle, pricing, purchasing options, head on over to McCarthyHyundai.com. Make sure you like and share this video with your friends and family. Leave a comment if you have any compliments, questions, or corrections about any of the information I've just provided to you on this hot item. Most importantly, though, don't forget to subscribe so that you can stay up to date with all of the vehicles I'm uploading to this channel for your informational and shopping needs. Thank you so much, everybody. This is Matt Crescent over at McCarthy Hyundai, Blue Springs, Missouri. I hope you're having a wonderful day.